In a serene small town nestled among the hills, there resided a young woman known as Lily. Her reputation was one of kindness and warmth, with neighbors often admiring her friendly disposition. Lily was no stranger to late nights, finding solace in reading or watching movies deep into the early hours. One fateful night, at the stroke of 3 a.m., Lily was absorbed in a suspenseful thriller, blissfully ignorant of the eerie events about to unfurl. The wind outside howled, trees swaying ominously, casting sinister shadows across her living room. A sudden, persistent knocking shattered the silence, causing Lily's heart to race. She peered through the window, but the night was pitch black, the moon obscured by thick clouds. Who could be knocking at her door at this ungodly hour? Anxious, clutching a baseball bat for protection, Lily approached the door, her breath quivering. She hesitantly opened it, revealing a shadowy figure on her porch. It was a delivery person hidden by the darkness. Silently, the delivery person placed a box on her doorstep and vanished into the obscurity. Lily's heart pounded as she picked up the box, feeling an ominous weight within. With trembling hands, she opened it, only to gasp in sheer horror. Inside lay a gruesome sight, a box filled with blood and chilling human body parts. Her scream reverberated through the empty streets, the box slipping from her grasp as she recoiled in terror. Without a second thought, she bolted for her neighbor's house, desperate for help. Her footsteps echoed eerily as she raced toward the neighbor's front door, sensing a malevolent presence trailing behind her, sending shivers down her spine. At the neighbor's door, she pounded frantically, begging for assistance. The door creaked open, revealing a man whose face seemed oddly normal. Yet beneath the facade, something felt terribly amiss. With quivering words, Lily recounted her horrifying ordeal to the man, who promised to help. But when he turned away to grab his phone, Lily glimpsed his true visage, a ghastly, pale countenance bearing scars of unspeakable agony. In a blood-curdling scream, she fled the neighbor's house. She knew the truth. The man was no human, but a vengeful spirit cloaked in human guise. Through the dark streets she sprinted, her mind racing to comprehend the nightmarish reality unfolding around her. The ghostly figure relentlessly pursued her, eyes aflame with anger and pain. Her breaths came in short gasps as she darted through alleyways and side streets, desperately seeking refuge. But the ghost knew her every move, refusing to release her from its malevolent grip. Then, in a chilling epiphany, the truth struck Lily. The ghost was not a stranger. It was her own husband, the man she had betrayed and conspired against with her secret lover, her husband whom she had gruesomely dispatched. In her panic, Lily had inadvertently summoned her husband's vengeful spirit from the afterlife. He had returned to exact his revenge, to make her suffer as he had suffered. Guilt and terror gripped her heart as she comprehended the depth of her treachery. Escape proved futile. Her husband's ghost was relentless, pursuing her relentlessly as the night dragged on. Her energy waned, yet she continued to run, driven by fear and remorse. As the first rays of dawn stretched across the horizon, the ghostly figure began to fade. Exhausted and broken, Lily collapsed onto the cold pavement, her tears mingling with the morning dew. The nightmarish ordeal had ended, but the weight of guilt and remorse would haunt her for the rest of her days.